Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Wildcat Center in Providence, where tonight the Johnson Wales University Wildcats face the Falcons of Fisher College of nearby Brookline, Massachusetts. With Scott Reslow, John Parenti with the play-by-play, reminding you that today's game and all the action of Wildcat Athletics is brought to you in high definition by Academy Bus. We know the way. By Bank RI, our trusted banking partner. By JWSpiritGear.com, the official online site for everything Johnson Wales Athletics. By Moe's Southwest Grill. And by DeFazio Site Corporation of Johnston, Rhode Island, proud to be a part of Wildcat Athletics. Wildcats looking for their 9th win in a row, which would be the longest under the tenure of Jamie Benton, against the Fisher College team that is a relative unknown and a relative newcomer to the world of intercollegiate athletics. Good evening, Raz.
Hey, good evening, John. Welcome. And apparently we got a good one here. Two offenses that are going to put up some numbers. And I think, as we talked earlier, it's going to be who plays the better defensive game and who rebounds better. It's going to come out on top on this one.
If everything holds true according to Hoyle, that would be the Wildcats, because Fisher gives up a lot of points. They score a lot of points. They give up a lot of points, which can only mean one thing. They run and gun, and they wait to get the ball back defensively.
And you know, in this gymnasium, the Wildcats play quite good defense. They play a very tough man-to-man. They press a lot, and they generate turnovers. And quite frankly, when they get those turnovers, they turn them into points. So we'll see how that equates in this game, but it should lead to some good action here live at the Wildcat Center.
And for the Wildcats, it's their last game of the first half of their season, their 2015 portion of the 15-16 schedule. It's got to be important to Jamie Benton and Mike Radovich last year to get this thing done right and to finish on that high note.
I think every season their goal is to finish off 2015 with a real positive win and then go into 2016 feeling good about how everything's unfolded, and then you're getting into the real meat and important part of your GNAC season, and then you start dealing with the big guns like Albertus Magnus and all the monsters that you have to vanquish and you're on your way to a GNAC crown.
They come right back from the holiday break. They got St. Joe's right away, and the Monks were off to a very slow start at 0-3. But then a week after that, it is indeed Albertus Magnus College and a young man named Shante Lavelle, who with Corey Greenway is already being mentioned as a favorite for GNAC Player of the Year.
Well, it's going to be between those two, as you mentioned, for the GNAC Player of the Year. It looks like he's the early favorite, if not already sewed up the GNAC Rookie of the Year. He seems to have won it every week. He is a freshman, a 6'5" forward who is just getting points and rebounds at an alarming rate, and he's going to be obviously something that the Wildcats are going to have to focus on.
Albertus always has that one guy. It was Ray Askew, then it was Darius Watson. Now it's Shante Lavelle. Look forward to seeing him in a couple of weeks.
Don't forget about Victor.
Yeah.
He was a problem.
Yeah, Victor was okay, too. Playing pro ball somewhere in Croatia or somewhere.
Yeah, Vic was a heck of a player.
Victor Lajudai. Now we got it. Okay, so the memory does not elude me.
I just called him Vic. That was cool
enough.
Yeah.
The human words with friends word.
That's right.
It's about 220 points. And that's not even landing on a triple word score. Anyway, tonight, the Wildcats and the Falcons from Fisher, who are led by Tyler Schuler, 22.1 points, 7.4 rebounds per game. He is to the Falcons what Tom Garrick is to the Wildcats.
Yeah, and Tommy Garrick is a 6'5", basically all-around player. He can guard point guards and he can defend centers in this league. He's powerful, he's quick, he's got speed, he has range. He can do it all, and he's averaging 20 a game and getting, 7 or 8 boards a game. Really just a nice player.
In the meantime, Corey Greenway finds himself in national rankings. Number 11 in the nation among Division III scorers and points per game at 23.9. He is number 2 nationally in free throws made and free throw attempts.
Well, that's not surprising because Corey's an excellent rebounder as well, and he's really good at following his shot. He gets to the line because you can't stop him once he gets his hand on the ball. He goes up, and all you can do is foul him. and he is very aggressive attacking the basket. So you have two exceptional players for this Wildcat team, and then they're surrounded by quality players as well. So it's not surprising that this team is hard to stop.
He also has that uncanny ability to draw a body going in. Hello, Sonny Garrick.
Well, yeah, he's got great body control, and he's able to take contact and still get the ball above the rim and score. So he really is, like I said, just two really nice quality players for this Wildcat team that allows them to be multidimensional. If one's not on, the other can be. And if both are off, you still have quality guys around them that can do some damage.
The Falcons will come out with junior Darryl Grady, Kyler Schuler, the senior, the big scorer, Broderick Smith, the junior, Malik Wilson, the junior, and Aaron Penn, averaging 7.7 and 5.1. While the Wildcats bring out Michael Kaiser from Pike Road, Alabama, Anthony Jernigan, the transfer from the Community College of Rhode Island, Clayton Roker out of New York City, New York, and then Mr. Garrick and Mr. Greenaway.
And let's not forget that Mr. Jernigan's having a great opening season for the Wildcats. The point guard for CCRI, who has been electric at times, been able to do some quality things for this Wildcat team.
In the national conversation as well, ranked 6th in the country in steals per game. From the Wildcat Center, Kim Frenzy and her rendition of our national anthem. Tonight's game is authorized and the rights granted by the Johnson & Wales Department of Athletics and is intended solely for the private use of our viewing audience. Any rebroadcast, republication, or other use of the pictures, descriptions, and accounts of this game without the express written consent of the Johnson & Wales Department of Athletics is prohibited. A lively student population making its way here, Scott, as we get our act together, and they're coming in the bare-chested look with the painted JWU on their chest or whatever.
One guy.
Way back in the early days of Johnson & Wales Athletics, there were two guys, Kevin Emlinger and Jamie Duclos, who went to hockey games painted with the JW on their chests, and they were known because they were culinary students as the Screaming Chefs. They were hysterical. Fisher in the Road Blue with white and gold trim. Wildcats in the home whites, the royal blue with gold trim. Tom Garrett to jump against Malik Wilson, and we are underway. And the Wildcats again are in the tap. Jernigan to Greenaway. Corey busts in, makes it 2-0 early.
That was really easy. Got to the basket and some full court pressure. That zone press that they've been working on. 2-2-1.
Darryl Grady will man the point. That three is missed by Schuler, and the rebound pulled down by Clayton Roker. Schuler's their guy, 26 a game. Garrett's our guy. That's a three.
Really wasn't contested, had it open look, and Tommy will hit that more often than not.
Steal by Jernigan, the foul called against Broderick Smith, the Fisher.
So the Wildcats looking to put their press into motion early and aggressively here, and it's already gotten a turnover.
Fisher drops into the man-to-man. Jernigan picked up by Darryl Grady. Garrick thought about it. The drive, the crossover, the layup. Very similar to their start against Elms. The Wildcats employ the 2-through-1 again and lead at 7-0. We'll give you the score until we can find a way to get it on the screen. The cut to Penn. His turnaround is good. Aaron Penn, the first pair on the board for the Fisher Falcons. It's 7-2. Now they've gone zone. Greenaway wants the triple from 21. Won't go. The rebound pulled down. Foul on Garrick here as he pushed off on Darryl Grady. First minute 45 history at 7-2 Johnson and Wales as Gray inbounds to Broderick Smith. And a steal by Jernigan, then
good rebound.
Greenaway the follow. Now Roker pulls it out and he's fouled in the rebounding action.
Nice rebound. Nice rebound by Greenaway coming in and crashing the boards.
Penn had an early season problem. This is his fifth start and his fifth game played. Inbounds to Roker. His triple is short. The rebound pulled down by Schuler. Roker slowed him down, got his paw on it. Kyle Holmes, who just came in. That's Grady. Schuler, that's where they want the ball. No conscious, put it up and missed. Rebound was pulled down by Wilson. Went over the top, and now an offensive foul is called. And a good defensive play by Michael Kaiser.
You can see that they're really spending a lot of defensive energy on Schuler. They've double-teamed him twice now, and then they took an offensive charge. So they're looking to see whatever he does and trying to make him uncomfortable.
They'll drop back into a 2-3 again. This could be trouble for them. All it takes is Mr. Garrick and Mr. Greenaway to get hot. Tom missed that one. The rebound's taken down by Holmes.
Probably didn't need the dribble. Just take the open jumper.
10 for 3. That's good.
Missed defensive assignment on that time. He was wide open.
So the lead has been cut to 2. And Roker and Jernigan will exchange.
Got to get the ball to the high post.
Garrick from 20. That's no good. Schuler in a hurry. Exchanges with Holmes and goes opposite to Grady. Holmes on Jernigan. Nearly picked away again. Roker's got it. And a whistle and a foul here. That might be on Schuler. It's his second very quickly.
He's already coming off the floor by his own accord. That was interesting.
What, that he pulled himself out?
Yeah. He was like, all right, I'm out.
Schuler replaced by Tyree Gross, a freshman from West Roxbury. Wildcats looking to make hay here with the big gun down in the Fisher lineup. Jernigan for 3. Rebound by Gross.
Wildcats settling for only 3-point shots against that 2-3. The ball hasn't gone inside yet. You got to get the ball at least to the high post to make the zone collapse and then get better looks.
That's Gross. And that's a 3. Suddenly Fisher scored the last 8 points. They lead at 8-7.
Got to make the zone work now. Don't just settle for the three-point shot. Those deep threes will always be there.
Wildcats made 3 of their first 4, have missed their last 4 shots. Now Garrick again.
Good skip pass. Now it got down to the short corner. There you go.
Greenaway, blocked by Wilson. Rebound back to Corey. Got him off his feet. And a foul either on Wilson or Penn. It's going to be against Wilson.
I like the shot fake inside. That's a great shot fake by Corey Greenaway. Got into the paint, and instead of going right up, he gave a head and shoulders fake, got the big guy up, created the foul. That was one of the things that I talked to Corey briefly about when I saw him working out one time during the summer. I said, dude, you got to give more shot fakes up.
Jarrell Lawson comes back into the game. I should say comes into the game for Clayton Roker. Jarrell, a hometowner.
Lawson brings length and good corner shooting.
Greenaway 0 for 2 at the line. That doesn't happen very often. Gray will run the point. Goes to the big guy, Wilson. That's Gross, and that's Kaiser on the board.
Nice board by Kaiser, cleaning the glass.
Jernigan, Greenaway, Lawson, Garrick, and Michael Kaiser, who got clobbered on his way up.
Oh, it said he traveled, he got fouled. It's a good pass by Greenaway.
That 2-3 has been effective.
Mainly because the Wildcats were settling for three-point shots. A good coach of mine always said, if you see a 2-3 zone, the first thing you should never do is start popping threes. Get a basic mid-range to easy jumper. Work for that early post-range shot first and then work your way to the three.
Steal by Greenaway, picked up by Lawson, retained by Penn. The ball will go to the Falcons. Dave Lindbergh going to the bench. He's put Jodis Ortiz, averaging 9 and 7. That's Ortiz with the ball to Grady. Ortiz fouled on the way in by Jarrell Lawson.
Lawson over pursued on the closeout. Allowed Ortiz to go by and then hand checked him as he went around.
This Fisher team lost to the Johnson & Wales Miami campus team by like 38. Three-point try is well short of the mark by Kyle Holmes, and the rebound goes out of bounds to the Wildcats. Under 14 to play first half. Wildcats down by 1 as Jernigan exchanges with Greenaway. Lawson for 3. It's no good. They're living and dying by the 3. Right now they're dying.
Settling.
Wilson, no. The rebound, the putback by Holmes is good. Fisher's now scored the last 10 points in the basketball game after the Wildcats got off to the start. Garrick in tight, laid it in, it will count, and 1.
Yes, there is what you need to do. Attack that zone. Don't sit there and settle for three-point shots. And I've often felt that Garrick can definitely shred a zone in this type of manner. Just get him the ball at the top of the key and let him do his thing. Attack the basket. Don't shoot threes all the time.
Rashid Mahbub now in the game for Fisher. The big center. A 6'10 junior from West Roxbury. Three-point try is missed.
Oh, good board by Tommy.
Garrick. Off to Greenaway. And 1.
Yes.
The basket's good for Greenaway.
So in their last 2 trips down court, the Wildcats have regained the lead simply by going inside.
Well, that whole sequence started with Tom Garrick really boxing out the big guy for a rebound that led to a fast break, and then Greenaway just attacking the basket and finishing strong. Again, don't settle for 3-point shots against this team. Attack the basket, make them foul you.
Hey, with all the banks in the state of Rhode Island, how do you know the one that's best for you, your family, or your business? At Bank RI, they understand Rhode Island. From Woonsocket to Wakefield, Bank RI recognizes what matters most to Rhode Islanders, and they take that to heart with everything they do. Visit Bank RI at any one of their 19 branch locations or at bankri.com. Bank RI, your trusted banking partner, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender. 11 to 10, Greenway looking for his 5th. Garrick has the other 7.
And now a full court man-to-man press. Put some real pressure on Fisher. Oh, let him in the middle.
Ortiz fouled on the outside. Basically put his shoulder into a Wildcat player, and the foul is called on Mike Madoyan.
I don't know what Mike did wrong there. Tough call.
Madoyan out of North Kingstown. Holmes swings it around. Brandon Robinson down the lineup for Fisher. Near steal by Jernigan. Robinson off to the corner, and the shot is missed on the far side by Tyree Gross. Greenaway. Oh, yes.
Jernigan giving the ball right to the point, and Greenaway running the route, finishing off the glass. Perfect. Ran the break to perfection.
Kyle Holmes wants unlucky roll, but the big guy, Mahbub, gets the rebound and got fouled on the putback. Lawson picks up his 2nd. Mahbub transferred from Chemaquita Community College. Came back home to the Boston area. That one makes it 14-11. The Wildcats lead by 3.
Fisher putting on some full pressure of their own.
Jernigan not phased. Got a return from Madoyan. Michael wants. That's no good. And the rebound pulled down by Robinson. Holmes. Yes, it's a triple.
Sort of a missed defensive assignment for the Wildcats. No one picked up the shooter.
Tied at 14. Well, Scott, you remember last year when Mount Ida came here and they went zone on the Wildcats and gave them fits for a little while until they adjusted themselves? Greenaway drew 4 bodies. Ooh, got called for a travel.
Yeah, last year it was 2 teams. It was Ida and LaSalle,
right,
that both kind of figured out that, you know, if you put a 2-3 zone up and you can convince the Wildcats to shoot threes, there's some value to that, and the Wildcats will struggle. And this is sort of what's happening right now. Fisher figured out right away within the first 3 minutes that if you play man, they can't stop Johnson Wales. So they went into their 2-3. And it's been problematic, no question.
Ortiz, double head fake, no good. Greenaway the rebound to Kaiser. Now Jernigan the other way to Lawson. Corey's in the middle. He's got Mahbub on him. Lawson for 3. That won't go. Madoyan the putback. That won't go. Greenaway, no.
Shot fake.
Finally, Jarrell Lawson
I mean, that's perseverance on the offensive glass. They're working hard, no question. And I like this sub. They're bringing in. I can't remember the name right now.
Offensive foul.
Oh yeah, Robert Lewis. They're bringing in Robert Lewis. Who will defend a little better and can shoot the ball a little bit better.
Well, the one thing Rob Lewis gives you is veteran experience,
right.
Also known as smarts.
Right, and he defends and rebounds very well, and he can shoot a little bit better, which will help against a zone break. But again, against any sort of a zone, if you don't shoot your way out of it, you have to attack it, make it move, and you have to make it flex around and go inside and out, not just side to side.
How about Dave Lindbergh already going 11 deep?
Oh, sure.
After 9 minutes and 22 seconds.
Why not?
Trying to make sure I know his roster.
There's been a lot of schools that have done that to you.
The word's out. If you want to get to me early, just use your old bench.
What was it? Who was it that did it to you this... oh, man. It was a GNAC school that unloaded the bench. Suffolk, and it was everybody. Every single bus.
Yeah, the trainer, the scorekeeper, the manager, the faculty advisor, they all played.
Assistant coach got in too. It was crazy. I was listening to the radio this morning, and they were saying that everyone in Rhode Island has to get into the weight room and get in shape because there's a good chance we all might get called up to play for the Patriots at some point.
Yeah.
Number 22, Rob Lewis.
Holmes and Kellum, Maboob, Ortiz and Robinson out there now for Fisher. Lewis from Jernigan gave it right back to AJ. Lawson in the corner wants nothing. 2-3, very active. Garrick again. This one's no good. Jarrell Lawson went for the rebound. Lawson, and it fell into the hands of Holmes. Chance for Fisher to tie with a deuce. Go ahead with the triple. Rob nearly had a steal there. Ortiz was late to it. 3-point tries an air ball. And there'll be a foul in the rebounding action against Tom Garrick.
Yeah, it didn't look like it was that big a deal. Kind of in a tic-tac foul away from the ball on a rebound attempt.
Johnson and Wales not shooting well at all here in the first half. Holmes to Kellum, now to Robinson. Wants to take Jernigan. That's not going to happen. He'll try again. That's not going to happen again. Ortiz to Kellum. Look to the big guy and threw it away.
That's a tough pass to make when you get double teamed, especially because you can't see the player anymore.
Anthony Jernigan will set the offense.
I like that pass.
Corey traveled.
Oh, no.
Might have taken the extra step before he put it down on the ground.
I suppose. We were taught, because I was often during that 2-3 zone breaker, I was at the high post. And it was an inside pivot, turn and look, even shot fake, and then make your move, draw the attention, then kick out or whatever you're going to do. So the inside pivot might be what he needs to do next.
Jamonte Thompson, the Floridian who last played for LaSalle, now in the lineup, and now Maboob is fouled and will go to the line for a couple.
Thank you.
Number 22, Rob Lewis, his first, team 6.
Yeah, Wildcats 7 for their first 20. 1 of 8 from outside the arc. Lewis picked up the foul, his first.
Can't keep shooting threes if they're not going in. Unless you're the Golden State Warriors.
Yeah. Although they lose too.
Only once every 24 games.
Yeah.
Good press break, nice and patient.
Garrick says, set me up again. That one's good. 19-15, 10 now for Garrick. Robinson on Jernigan.
Oh, nice.
Ortiz shoveled it off and threw it away. Looking to hit Thompson on the give. That baseline cut, it didn't happen.
Well, they set up a nice backdoor play. The pass was just poor.
Darrell Grady is back. He's added a headband. Mike Clark assuming the point for the Wildcats, the ex-LaSalle player. Lewis, nice look to Greenaway. That one is blocked with the elbow by Judith Ortiz. Kellum. It goes in, but it won't count. It's well before the whistle, or well after the whistle blew.
On the previous possession, Corey's got to realize that once he in the zone, as he spins anywhere from the top of the key, the defense is going to collapse. So he can't take on 4 guys. Once the collapse happens, he has to kick out somewhere. And that time, what was it, 4 guys and a block shot. Got to be smart when you're in the middle of the paint in the zone.
Kellum missed the free throw. The Wildcats got it back. Jarrell to Clark. Michael wants the running right-hander off the glass. He's good.
It's a nice play by Michael. Really a smooth play. The zone had shifted all the way over. He had a nice clear line of attack there.
Clark pitches Grady to the right. Instead, he goes left to Kellum. Aaron Penn Jr. back in the ball game. Carroll now stolen by Clark. Here comes Michael off to the races. Greenaway the follow. He got clobbered, and he'll go to the line for a couple.
Mike might have fouled too, but clearly Corey did. But a great steal by Clark.
Corey for 2, as lousy as they've played, they're still up by 6. Malik Wilson back in the lineup. Holmes back in as well. Holmes, Penn, Wilson, and 2 others. Grady and Jamonte Thompson. The lead is 8. Don't ask me how. No call.
Nothing.
Wilson the rebound. It's either going to be one or the other. There's contact. Got to be something. Jumping out. 3-point try is no good. The lead for Garrick by Clark is too long, and it goes out of bounds. Thompson saw nothing but a Garrick character heading into his face.
Well, he ran to the referee. The referee was in the way of the pass. Should be there. Should be Wildcat ball just because the referee was in the way.
Schuler's back in the ball game. So with the exception of Holmes, who did not start, they've got 4 of their starting 5 in. Malik Wilson holds on Jarrell Lawson. That's a nice little matchup right there. Penn nearly lost the ball to Garrick. Tom knocks it into Jamie Benton's hands. It's Fisher's ball. 9 on the shot clock.
Tommy's starting to feel a little frustrated. I don't blame him. He's working hard, and the referee's gotten him both times. One just by being in the way.
Kaiser's being assigned Wilson. That'll be fun. Grady had his shot knocked away by Clark. 4 on the shot clock. Inbound to Wilson. He throws that up from about 28, misses.
Oh, wow, back iron.
Hit the back of the iron, and the rebound pulled down by Aaron Penn Jr.
Fisher's lucky to get that back iron rebound. Bad pass.
Stolen away by Kaiser. Clark runs the show.
Yeah.
Greenaway, oh, pretty reverse. Now Lewis and near steal. They're on the floor. Held ball. It belongs to who? The Wildcats.
Nice play, Lewis.
Ortiz returns for Wilson. Now a little officials confab. Wanting to make sure that the Christmas presents are all bought.
I instantly thought of that NFL commercial where the guy accidentally has the mic on. And he goes, hey, you pretend to do this at the time. And
yeah. Well, the call has been overturned. It's Fisher's ball.
Well, shouldn't the possession arrow now turn back to the Wildcats?
It should. We'll watch if it does. It does.
All right. Sometimes my mind is on things.
Holmes to Grady. Oh, he gave up a 5-footer and put it in the hands of Ortiz, who missed the jump shot from 12. Lewis to Greenaway the other way. Oh. Lawson. I guess you could call that a self-pass.
He almost assisted himself.
Garrick to Clark. Tomatouch to Lewis.
Did it again.
Looked like a volleyball pass there. Lewis misses. Kaiser can't get the rebound. Greenaway trying to hustle for it. Holmes got it. Nearly knocked down Clark. Yeehaw! Here comes the rodeo. Ortiz lost it. Stolen by Greenaway. We come back the other way. Corey, yes, and one.
That was a crazy couple of possessions. And secretly, I wanted Corey Greenaway to miss that layup so that Kaiser could have slammed it home because he was right there.
Yeah.
He just rose up and his hands were probably at the top of the square waiting for the ball to roll out. It just didn't, but it would have been cool.
Garrick gets a little breather. Greenaway with 13. And another. Wildcats now scored the last dozen.
Oh, stole.
Another two for Corey. Suddenly they lead by doubles. Are they playing better? Absolutely. Foul's going to be on either Lewis or Clark. A fine expedition area, yeah.
What will be discovered, no one knows. Oh, man.
Schuler goes to the line. He hasn't scored from the floor yet. Still hasn't. The foul on Michael was on his second. Now a pair of points. Clark is shooting. Oh, nice look by Clark. Michael Kaiser does a nice job to pick up the offending player.
You know how you do write some of those articles for the Athletics website?
Yeah.
You should do one on Mr. Kaiser. He's one of the more unique athletes in Johnson & Wales history for sure. But I would argue that he's probably one of the more unique basketball players in the conference, if not the country. You know, a 6-foot center.
I would very much like to do that.
That would probably be a nice assignment to have.
I'll have to be cleared for assignment. It's like being cleared for takeoff.
I suppose. I would be interested in reading that article.
I'd be very interested to do it. I'd love to sit down with him for about 20 minutes.
I would sit down with him for an hour or more and just listen to him talk. I know a couple of his buddies, and apparently he's got some incredible stories to tell.
It's a good assignment for my return in January. Kaiser, 1 of 2. 31-15. This is the lockdown section of the game. Maboob. Oh, rebound. Nobody. Finally, Lewis, Kaiser, bunch of people. Michael Kaiser made that possible. Rich Kennedy now in the lineup for Fisher. Thought there was going to be a scrum down there.
When the layup was attempted, you saw Kaiser just get off the ground. That's my favorite part of the show. He gets off so quick and high. He may have tipped it, I don't know, but it looked spectacular.
He did tip it.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Back into the 2-3 they go. Greenaway to Clark. Michael stops, pops. No. Rebound by Schuler. To Holmes. Into the corner to Ortiz.
Oh, got him.
Kaiser up high to the block.
Oh, I don't know about that. Don't call that on 0.
Foul number 0, Mike Kaiser, his first, team 9.
Sir, that is incorrect. That's a bad call. Just because he blocked it viciously doesn't mean it's a foul.
Ortiz's elbow was struck by his left sneaker.
Because the ball hit it. The ball was struck out of his hand so hard.
Boy, they don't shoot free throws very well. Fisher 0 for 3, 4, 5, 6. They're 2 for 8 from the line. You put me on that foul line and I'll go at least 2 for 8. And I'll do it with one hand.
Oh, listen to you throwing out some.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
That free throw breaks the string of 15 points in a row by Johnson and Wales. Greenaway, the dish, comes back out to Jernigan for the 3. 34-16. Dave Lindbergh seen enough.
Yeah, that shot by Jernigan looked really easy.
Wildcats by 18, and Wildcat Fans Academy Bus, the East Coast leader in ground transportation services, is proud to be the preferred bus transportation provider for Johnson Wales Athletics. Like those who wear the Royal Blue and Gold, Academy Bus strives for excellence with every move they make, with a diversified fleet featuring 30, 38, and 54 passenger bands now available from Boston to Miami, so you can catch your Wildcats at home or on the road. For more information, visit www.academybus.com or dial 877-961-4100 to speak to a sales representative. Academy Bus, we know the way. Holmes will bring it up court. Looks to the left to Ortiz. Blocked by Kaiser, but it went in. 3 points and out for Janice Ortiz. 34-18, the Wildcats by 16 points. Jernigan lofts, and Lawson throws it away. Ortiz on the steal.
Tough pass.
To the hole, he will lay it up and get fouled by Garrick. Tom wants to know what he did. Got a little tangle, that's all.
If he doesn't have too many fouls, it's not a bad foul if he only has 1 or 2.
It's his third.
Yeah, so it's not the best foul. If he only had 1, it's not a bad foul, but.
Number 22, Lewis.
Lewis is in for Garrick. Ortiz makes them both. Notice how after I said they were 2 for 8, they're now 4 of their last 4. Ortiz kicks it away. (34-20). Clark inbounds. Kaiser to Greenway. Jernigan looks down low. What a pass. Knocked away by Ortiz. Greenway keeps it alive but knocks it out of bounds.
That was a nice pass by Jernigan.
Fisher's in there with a bunch of new people. Mahbub is back in. Gross. Penn is out. Schuler is in. Did I mention Ortiz? If I didn't, he's the 4th. And the inbounder, Kennedy.
Has Schuler hit a jump shot yet?
Schuler has no field goals. He has no points.
Holding your guy that scores 20 a game to 0.
A lot of that has to do with one Rob Lewis.
That's what Rob does. Defensive stalwart, excellent rebounder.
He is the Darrell Rivas of this team. He's the lockdown guy. Schuler just did a triple on Lewis.
Heard us talking.
Every once in a while, you're going to catch a pass.
Yeah, and Rob was on him too. It was a tough shot. It wasn't easy.
Rob left alone. That's no good. Ortiz had the rebound. It ended up in the hands of Holmes. Holmes for 3. Lewis the rebound. Greenaway, full away.
Ooh.
Ortiz the board.
It's probably one he'd love to have back. He usually hits those.
Kennedy, that's not his job. Holmes wanted the triple. Here comes Corey. There goes Corey. A little bit too much mustard. Rebound to Kennedy, 3-on-2. Ortiz open lane.
Oh, that can't make Jamie Benton happy. That's not the type of basketball he subscribes to. Letting some dude drive down the lane without a problem.
18-point lead down to 9. Kaiser from Jernigan.
Nice pass by Jernigan. Find Kaiser down the post. Kaiser wisely gathered himself first and got the ball in as opposed to trying to get too fast. And get
There's
up
a
there.
9-point Fisher run before that layup. 1:20 to go. Kennedy hits his bomb.
Wow. It's another shot that was well contested. Lawson was on him. Still hit it though.
Lead is 8. They ran on all cylinders for about 5 minutes or so and built the lead up to 18 points. Back down to 8 is Jernigan. That one won't go. Holmes the rebound with 50 seconds left. .15 on the shot clock. Kennedy drives by Jernigan. That one's kicked around, stolen away. Open lane. Lawson. Softly flushed.
2 points on good defense and a steal. They'll take it. Doesn't matter how it goes down through the hole.
At Moe's Southwest Grill, everyone is original, and we know it. So Moe's offers over 20 fresh ingredients to make burritos and other creations that are as unique as you. Like the legendary Homewrecker burrito. We build it, you demolish it. Come build yours today only at Moe's Southwest Grill. Find your nearest location at Moe's.com. Welcome to Moe's. "29 seconds left to play here in the first half. Richard Kennedy brings it up on Anthony Jernigan. Tyree Gross for a touch. Kennedy with 14. Holmes on the cut to Gross. The running right-hander falls.
Ooh, pretty shot.
3 seconds left. 2. Greenaway all the way. Yes! At the buzzer.
He gets ahead of steam going. Real hard to stop.
So the Wildcats lead it by 10 at the halftime break as Corey Greenaway has put up a number. How's 18?
18, you think?
At the half, it's Johnson & Wales 40, Fisher College 30. Scott and I will be back with more in just a couple of minutes.
Cheers, squad!
Fans, DeFazio Site Corp is proud to be a sponsor of the Johnson & Wales Athletic Program. DeFazio Site Corp, committed to excellence in construction, the same way the Wildcats are committed to their academic and athletic endeavors. DeFazio wishes the Wildcats success on the fields, on the court, and on the ice this season, as well as turning their hard work into future lifelong success. DeFazio Site Corp, pleased to support these athletes as they strive for excellence. Go Wildcats from DeFazio Site Corporation and DeFazio Construction of Johnston, Rhode Island. Call 401-944-8817. And welcome back to the Wildcat Center. 40-30, the Wildcats over Fisher. Scott Reslow, the stats are ugly, but at least they're in the right team's favor.
Yeah, I think the thing that you want to look at is that even though Johnson & Wales has played relatively poorly, they still shot above 40% from the field. I mean, other than that, what else can you say? They 11 steals to 1. Probably want more assists than 9.
They've been out-rebounded 23-21 and out-rebounded on the defensive glass 16-14.
Yeah, you don't want to lose the rebound battle. And yeah, I don't know. I don't like how many three-point shots. 13 with only 3 makes.
They have had 11 steals, which shows you that they are at least being aggressive in the backcourt.
Yeah, and I think that's as I was talking with the senior athletic director Mel Groff in the halftime, is that their defense is what's keeping and winning this game for them right now. Is that they play tough defense, they play pressure, full court defense that leads to turnovers and fast break points, and that's the difference right now because the zone has been highly effective against what their offensive sets have been. And they've shot themselves just three-pointer after three-pointer with only minimum makes, and it's kept Fisher in the game.
The scoring is such for Fisher, which used 13 players in the first half. Smith, Wilson, Grady, Kellum, Thompson, and Robinson have not scored. Maboob has 2. Schuler just 3. Kennedy 3. Gross and Holmes have 5 apiece, as does Aaron Penn Jr. Their leading scorer is Judice Ortiz. 7 points, 3 rebounds. For the Wildcats, 3 for Michael Kaiser, 3 more for Anthony Jernigan, 2 for Mike Clark, 4 for Jarrell Lawson, the rest are Garrick and Greenaway. Tom, 4 of 9, 2 of 5 from outside the arc. He has 10 points, 3 personal fouls, 3 rebounds. Corey, 7 of 13 from the floor, 4 of 6 from the line, 0 for 1 outside the arc. 18 points, a game-leading 7 rebounds for the Wildcats. 16 field goals, 38 free throws. 16 field goals and 38 attempts. 5 of 9 from the line. The Wildcats shooting 41% from the floor, 56 from the foul line, which is uncharacteristic.
Right, they did miss a few.
Fisher, 10 of 28 from the floor, 5 of 10 from the line, shooting 35.7%. From the floor. As the Wildcats send out Jernigan, Garrick, Keyser, Roker, and Corey Greenaway. Dave Lindbergh has any of 13 to choose from. It's going to be Smith, Wilson, Ortiz, Grady, and Schuler. The Falcons get the ball to begin the second half, down 40-30. The second half is underway here in Providence. Ortiz on Garrick in his first 2.
Tommy didn't want to get his 4th foul, so really didn't defend that low post move too difficultly. And first 2 points of the second half go to Fisher.
Garrick outside and Jernigan. Baseline drive cut by Roker, goes out of bounds. It's a held ball. Mel Gruff's going to take a seat to our left. Haven't spoken to my successor more than 35 seconds tonight. Hi, Mel, how are you? Game's a mess, isn't it? That was basically the gist of the conversation.
Well, the game doesn't have a really good flow to it as of the first half.
Jernigan's floater is no good. Putback is no good. Rebound, Kaiser lost it out of bounds, but it's off Ortiz.
I'm not sure that first part of Jernigan's floater was a shot. It looked more of possibly a pass. Second one was a shot for sure.
Wildcats by 8. Garrick passed up a 14-footer, gave it back to Jernigan. Passed up another one. He'll take that 20-footer and hit.
Better ball movement against the zone that possession.
Near steal. Schuler. No good. Garrick one-on-one against Grady. Grady the foul. Boy, did you see Kaiser get up?
Kaiser's got spring today, man. He is looking to get off the floor. I was telling Miss Groff, I said, man, I'm going to miss it when Mike goes because he's electric. Every time he does something, I think it's going to be fantastic.
Wildcats by 12 at 44-32. 14 points now for Tom Garrick. And Jimmy Benton takes a 30-second timeout. Last year at this time, we told you that Tom Garrick's dad, former URI standout and the former West Warwick High School All-Stater, Tom Garrick Sr., was at Vanderbilt. He has since taken a job now as the assistant women's coach at Boston College.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And we'll probably see him around here and there.
Congratulations to Senior. I actually got to play against him a bunch of times back when I was still a basketball-minded fellow. And I have a couple of really great stories about playing against Tom Garrick Sr. Hell of a ball player, man. He was something else. Back when I used to play with Jacek Duda and some of the other really good basketball players of that era.
Jacek Duda, of course, went on to play at Providence College.
Yep. It was funny. I had played basketball with that crew. I had played basketball against Jamie Benton before I ever became a college coach at Johnson & Wales University.
Fisher with the ball. Jump shot by Smith is no good. Rebound Clayton Roker. He had Garrick on the opposite side of the court flying like the Brady Gronkowski thing last night.
They looked good last night, didn't they?
Boy, they sure did.
There's some days when everything's clicking for that Patriots team and everyone's healthy and you just know that's the team to beat.
Garrick from 21. Yep. Lead back up to 16 at 48-32.
That was a deep three for Garrick Jr.
That one's thrown by Grady off the hands of Broderick Smith. Wildcat ball. 12th turnover by the Falcons. AJ bottled up by 2, swung it off the left to Clayton Roker. Garrick now back to Jernigan. Loft to Garrick from 23. Oh. Got it!
Tommy's feeling it.
51-32. They have now scored 11 in a row.
Tommy's feeling it. He's done messing around.
Near steal by Roker. Retrieved by Shularova to Grady. Roderick Smith looks for Wilson. In his shirt was Kaiser. Jernigan a near steal. Broderick Smith missed the shot. Rebound Michael Kaiser, I should say by Tom Garrett. Actually got it over Michael Kaiser.
Give it to Tommy again, man. Let him do what he do.
Garrett camped out in the corner. Offensive foul on Garrett, now that's 4. Jarrell Lawson will come in. Tom's going to have a seat.
I know what he was thinking. Hit a bunch of shots in a row. Now I'll shot fake, get to the lane. But the thing is that they're still in a zone. It's not a man-to-man situation, so you're not going to get by and get to the cup.
Jernigan called for a body foul.
So the possibility of getting a charge was quite real, and unfortunately it did occur, and that was his 4th. And then a touch call here, so the official is calling it tight all of a sudden.
Robinson back in the game for Fisher. He's in for Grady. Holmes is back in too. Blake Wilson to Ortiz. What are they going to call there? A travel. 13 turnovers now for Fisher. Jernigan threw it away.
Bounce pass.
Robinson to Schuler.
Nice finish by Schuler. Got to the cup even though was pestered a little bit.
Wildcats by 17 with 16 minutes to play. Lawson off the cut, back to Jernigan, left to Roker. Clayton foul ticky-tack style by Robinson. Brendan's first. Garrick on the bench with 4 for the Wildcats. Penn on the bench with 3 for Fisher. Greenaway.
Yes.
And 1. Foul on Ortiz.
We talked about that at the beginning of the game, John, about how he's so strong and he's able to take contact and still get the shot off, get a quality shot off. And that time, jumped, took foul by the Ortiz, still glanced it off the glass and in.
Penn for Ortiz in the Fisher lineup. Greenaway has 20. Garrick 21 for the Wildcats now. (54-34). Largest lead of the evening for Johnson and Wales, and steal by Jernigan. To the hole. What was that? But Wilson will put back. What was that?
It was actually all clean. So good no call by the officials. Good follow-up by the big guy from Fisher.
But a lousy shot to begin it all by Penn. Turnaround, Lawson, no.
Right shot, though.
Rebound to Kyle Holmes. Robinson in full stride. Boy, can he get up.
Yeah, you got
unkind roll. Schuler score it and 1.
Schuler working hard on a lot of the rebound type blue-collar baskets, not shooting from the outside anymore. And steadily starting to get some points on the board.
Greenaway picked up his first foul. Schuler now with 8. Just like that. Lead is 15. Jernigan to Roker, now to Greenaway. Back to Roker on that 2-3. They came to trap, didn't get it. Jernigan for the triple. Got it.
Nice shot.
Timeout on the floor.
Jernigan's got a little bit of a hitch in his shot. but it's quick enough where it doesn't really matter. And that one was dead on.
And let me remind you that with all the banks in the state of Rhode Island, how do you know the one that's best for you, your family, or your business? At Bank RI, they understand Rhode Island. From Woonsocket in the north to Wakefield down south, Bank RI recognizes what matters most to Rhode Islanders, and they take that to heart with everything they do. Visit Bank RI at any one of their 19 branch locations or at bankri.com. Bank RI, your trusted banking partner, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender. 18-point lead for the Wildcats. As they return to the floor with Kaiser, Greenaway, Lawson, Roker, and Anthony Jernigan. Blake Wilson, the first to step back on the floor for Fisher. Aaron Penn, Brendan Robinson, Kyle Holmes, and Mr. Tyler Schuler. Wildcats trap Wilson. He got it to Robinson.
Dangerous
Long pass. Looking tight. Oh, they broke it. And the layup by Penn for the two. 57-41. Still in the 2-3. Greenaway baseline drive.
Yep.
Fouled by Wilson. 3 on Malik.
Good solid baseline drive. Earns Greenaway another shot. Ooh, back irons this one.
Corey made his last 5 free throws before that miss. He is 5 of 8. 6 of 9. Lead is 17. 58 for Johnson and Wales, 41 for Fisher. 14-11 left to play in the ball game. Robinson, second gear. Off on the right, Schuler for 3, no. Jarrell had the rebound, that's going to go to Fisher. Robinson to inbound. Holmes over Lawson, no. Rebound tapped around, Jernigan's got it. Corey from 21, yep.
Yes.
Lead back up to 20. Robinson to Schuler.
Wildcats need to play a little bit more defense.
Tyler Schuler giving up on an ankle.
What was the initial whistle for, though?
I think it's simply because Fisher called timeout.
Oh, the official did. And then,
I guess. Five-time defending conference champion Johnson Wales cheerleaders. I can do that. Not in public, but I can do that.
all right.
Last broadcast of the 2015 portion of the 2015-2016 academic year.
Women's basketball is down in Pennsylvania, correct?
Yep.
Playing against Scranton. That was back in my area. I used to play at Moravian College in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. So we played Scranton, Wilkes, and all those areas, those universities.
Terrell Lawson, Anthony Jernigan.
Ooh.
Al McGuire used to call that French mustard. Rob Lewis misses the triple, the rebound to Holmes. Boy, they move the ball down court in a hurry.
They do. Rob Lewis has to get a little bit more arc on his shot. Everything's too line drive-ish. Oh, wow.
That was messy. Jernigan taps it, tries to keep it in bounds, and stepped on the sideline. Lewis, Greenaway, Lawson, Kaiser, and Jernigan for the Wildcats. Bob Boop still in the lineup now, the big guy for Fisher. Robinson with 5 on the shot clock to Shular. Greenaway tips it, it's going to go out of bounds anyway as the shot clock went off.
Yeah, I don't think they recognized that the shot clock was going down. Kind of ran a wheel play. Didn't get any sort of an opportunity to get a shot. Oh, a 31. I love a 1-3-1 defense.
Lawson from the corner.
Oh,
Kaiser high for the rebound.
I knew he was going to do something awesome.
The lead is 20 again. Tapped by Lawson. Greenaway fouled. In the backcourt by Kyle Holmes. It's now 3 on him. Want to plug my buddies at Channel 12. We're here once again to film us.
I hope they caught Kaiser's putback because that was awesome. That was really cool. Showing his high rise and able to do things in midair.
Lawson back to Jernigan. Greenaway from 20. Yep. 28 points for Corey Greenaway. And the lead now 23 points. How it got there, I'll never know. Holmes, his triple answers it.
Quick timeout.
Coming into this game, the Wildcats had a 17.5 point differential in points scored, which ranked them in the top 25 nationally. While Fisher scoring 77.4 had given up 79.8. And again, that basically means we're not playing the defense we should be playing.
Indeed. But that 2-3 zone in the first half caused some issues. But in this second half, clearly the Wildcats have shot the ball better. And the defense, as per usual, has been turned up a couple notches in the second half. A couple more turnovers. And as we've always talked about, it's real tough to win in this building if you're an opposing team.
Wildcats hit 5 of their first 9 shots from the floor in the second half. And it brought their field goal percentage to 45. Clark in for Jernigan. In with Kaiser, Lewis, Greenaway, and Jarrell Lawson. Clark will man the point. Over to Greenaway it comes. Clark back to Corey from 22. Sure.
Just bombing away now.
He's going off.
They both are. Him and Garrick were both just...
Steal by Jarrell Lawson. That'll be a blocking foul on Rich Kennedy. Jarrell will get a couple. All right, you got to let me in on that.
It was 69 points, and the guy who didn't have had his body painted was jwuri, so he missed his opportunity.
Paul Nicholson, the first to point it out, the ex-Wildcat volleyball and basketball alum. The only person in the 101-year history of the university to have played both basketball and volleyball at the varsity level.
Yeah, there was one that almost came close, but yeah, Paul's the only guy.
Malik Wilson lost the ball. Picked up by Schuler. Off to Holmes. He'll go to the line for 3. The foul's on Rob Lewis.
I've tried to convince Kaiser to play volleyball.
Yeah, he would be quite the middle. Actually, quite the outside when you think about it.
He'd be anything he wanted to be. It's off the ground. Rivals Sean Kennedy.
Boy, can he leap. Holmes 0 for 2. He'll get another. One of 3 for Holmes. 71-47 with 11 minutes left to play in the ball game. Clock cross court, Lawson. Back to Michael. Couple of times between the legs. That's pretty. Didn't go. But Dorian taps it in.
Good following the shot.
Wildcats throw a little more heat on, and Schuler finally gets the ball on the right. Holmes threw it away. It's off Bedoyan. Intended for Wilson. Kennedy to inbound, down by 26. Wildcat ball. Tyler Schuler said off him.
Yeah, he felt it was the other direction.
Nah. Two, 3, not as defensive minded as it had been. Greenaway took a bust, nobody saw it. Ten minutes left. Guess who?
That looked really easy. I mean, he had 2 guys on him because the zone had to collapse. Still rose up and drained it. Greenaway doing his thing.
Wildcats scored 33 points in the first 10 minutes of the second half. Schuler misses the rebound by Ortiz, and a stoppage in play will give the ball underneath to the Falcons. Foul to Bedoyan. 2 on Michael. Robinson back in. I'm going to do that story on Kaiser.
I think it's a great idea.
I just commissioned myself. Wilson looked down low, one too many passes. Here comes Rob Lewis off on the left. Jarrell Lawson scores.
Way to run the break. Yeah, both guys running the wing lanes. Found Lawson, finished off the glass perfectly.
Up by 31 until Holmes hits the 3 ball.
I think it's a wise thing because not only is he a unique player in that he's undersized center. I think I said 6 foot originally. I think he's 6'2", and he's got this incredible leap to him. But you know, he's a military veteran, and he's got some incredible stories just from that experience alone. And then coming to get his degree, and I mean, just really a special athlete and a special case. Definitely worth learning more about him, and definitely something that highlights the type of kid that type of athlete and kid that we bring here in the university.
Dorian on the putback. Wildcats have hit the 82 mark with 8 minutes left. Robinson to Holmes. Malik Wilson's baseliner is no good. Rebound Corey Greenaway took it away from Ortiz. Off to Michael Clark. Mikey wants Lawson. The tip is good.
No, it's just getting away now. I mean, no, not getting away. It's gotten away. It's
It's a lot to not enough. 83-50 the score. Shular on Madoyan. Foul on Madoyan his 3rd. Not enough for the 1-and-1.
John, heck, the way Kaiser was discovered here was an interesting story.
Don't spoil it for me. Lewis and Lawson come out. Garrick is back with Jernigan. 7 and change to go. Jernigan nearly had another steal. He knocked it off the foot of Ortiz, a matter of fact, and the Wildcats get the ball back. The lead now 33 points. Largest of the night. Clock back to Garrick. Off to Jernigan. Greenaway. Put it away.
Fisher has not left that 2-3 zone. They've stayed in it truthfully since they sort of found something in the first half. But now, I mean, you think they've changed a little bit considering the score is so mismatched.
Ortiz, the baseline drive, cuts it back to 33. Garrick. And a whistle. Tom will go to the line for 3. It's on Robinson, his 2nd. Wildcats trying to salt away their 9th consecutive win after an opening night loss to Linfield College out west. Garrick with 22. Greenway has 35. (88-52). Back the other way, Holmes. He's played pretty well.
Yeah, Holmes has played well. Fisher hasn't played too poorly. It's just what we talked about earlier. Just the defensive level isn't up to par.
Jernigan back to Madoyan. That's a 3.
There you go. It's a nice shot. Used to do that for North Kingstown all the time.
Robinson shakes and bakes.
Oh.
Foul on Ladoyan.
Oh, that's a nice block shot. Oh, come on. That's clean.
Okay, Tommy Heinsohn.
Sorry, that's clean. I got a problem because block shots more block shots are called as fouls than they should be. You know,
Robinson missed the first.
Referees don't like block shots. They think it's unfair somehow, and it's ridiculous.
Robinson missed a couple. Paul obviously didn't get the notice that Robinson, who usually wears 2, is wearing 35. Ladoyan again, no. Got his own rebound off to Garrett from 24. No. Didn't call glass. Rebound, no. Greenaway goes down hard. Penn is calling for a travel. Now they're going to call on Alan Segui to look at Corey Greenaway. Jamie Benton's out there as well. Everybody here hoping he just kind of springs himself back up. And Jamie Benton and Alan Segui are going to pick him up and just his back.
Well, quite frankly, that's why guys like him and Tommy lift all those weights, so that your body physically in this game of basketball is so strong, so when you have a fall like that or a landing like that, you're able just to sit down, get an ice bath, and work it off and be okay. I'm sure the young man's a little bit more nervous and scared about it than anything else.
Wildcats on the defensive now as it's inbounded to Robinson. Over Garrick, the shot's no good. Mahmoud the rebound. Out to Holmes for 3. Kyle Holmes with 12 in the half, 17 in the game. It's 91-57. 5 and change to play. Ladoyan stopped his dribble. Jernigan to Garrick. Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
A little long. Jernigan the rebound.
Keep attacking the basket.
Garrick again.
Oh, wow.
Short. Mahmoud the rebound. Scoring's kind of cooled off a little bit. Robinson to Holmes. 2 more.
Wildcats are in their own zone now. Kind of trying to take some of the pressure off. Well, physical pressure that they've been putting on with all the defensive man-to-man and full court pressure.
That's going to be a foul on Tyrone DaCosta for a moving screen. He'll come out. Rudy Brito will come back in for the Wildcats. Rudy in from Ladoyan. Rudy, another transfer from CCRI, now in his second and final year for the Wildcats. 4:18 left to play. Aaron Penn Jr. bottled up by 2. Nearly lost to Jernigan.
Oh,
Did
nice.
lose it. Should say to Clark. Now to Jernigan for 2. 93-59 to foul in the backcourt of Mike Clark.
Mikey thought he could get around him and get a steal. And ended up being a shoulder block.
Dia Letelier will come in. Dia looked like me, kind of rumbling off the bench there. Kind of got the legs going. Now he's ready. This is Anthony Kellum at the line for a couple. That's his first point of the game. 93-60. Lead now at 32. Turn again to Lewis to Letelier. Rob sees an opening and takes advantage. .34 Wildcat lead. Penn. Cross court. Kellum, no. Cleared by Brito. Long lead to Lewis. Back to Jernigan. Very athletic play there by Rob.
Absolutely. Gonna take some time off the clock.
Jernigan's three won't go. Rebound Robinson. Still maintains control.
Ooh.
Hook pass. Nice one, too. Falls on Rudy. Every time I come here, and I usually get here about an hour early before a game,
Yep.
the first one to greet me is usually Rudy Brito.
Yeah, he's a nice kid.
Kellum, yes. He'll get another. Jernigan will come out. Tom will come out. Bedoyan's back. Kellum 4 for 5 from the line for the night. 95-63, under 3 to play. Rudy had it stripped away. Robinson shovels it.
Why is it Mikey up taking the ball?
Kellum the deuce. And the lead in danger now of becoming less than 30. Bedoyan. It's garbage time.
Yeah. Still don't like three-point shots for no reason. Like to see stuff get worked for.
Look at Kyle Holmes.
Hey, he's had a real good second half, huh? A lot of good shots.
4 threes. A pair of deuces and a free throw. 17 points in the second half. Kevin Rodriguez now in the Wildcat lineup. Letelier.
Oh.
No. Not enough height. There's Mr. Holmes again. Minute 42 to go. Dia. Yes. 97-70. Robinson. Rodriguez the rebound. Clark's got it. A three will put him in triple figures.
Do it.
Edson Dacey. Century mark, 100-70. The Wildcats firmly in control for their 9th win of the year. Holmes, not that time. Edson Dacey the rebound. Mikey Clark wants. Got it. Looks over at Paul Nicholson and says, I can do that too.
Track meet.
Penn for 3.
This is the game that Fisher wanted in the beginning. Just shoot, shoot, shoot. No defense.
They got their wish, but they're down by 29. Letelier. It falls. 104 to 73. Shot clock off. This will do it. Holmes for the final 9 seconds. He wants from 28. Nope.
Why not?
Kellum, the rebound is no good. Put back up with 1 second left by Jamonte Thompson, and that'll do it. The Wildcats win their 9th by 29 points.
It was an explosive second half. A lot of stuff happening.
The Wildcats scored 64 points in the second half.
Whew. It's an explosive second half.
At the 10-minute mark, it was 73-47. They scored 31 in the last 10 minutes after scoring 34 in the first 10. Now, how about them Cats?
Good.
9-1 at the break.
Good 2015 campaign, setting them up for what's going to happen in 2016.
And it starts with St. Joe's of Maine on Tuesday, January 5th. Corey's going to come by. We're going to do a little thing over here. So, Scott, you can say something magical, and I'll grab Mr. Green away.
Say something magical.
And in the meantime, I'll just grab everything and...
How you hanging in there, Corey? You all right?
This is where we get the microphone set up in the whole 9 yards, and we can tell you that our coverage of the Wildcats brought to you in high definition by Academy Bus, by Bank on Rye, by JWSpiritGear.com, by Moe's Southwest Grill, and by DeFazio Site Corporation of Johnston, Rhode Island. When Matt Roach is ready, we will go.
Wants us to go this way, Corey. Right on the blue. With Corey Greenaway. First of all, foremost, 5:46 left. You go down hard. How's the back?
It's feeling a little good. I'm a little sore, but just a little warming up, going to the locker room, stretching for practice and whatnot. I should be back before you know it.
Went off in the second half. What was the key?
Just stretching the defense. They played a really good 3-2 zone, and coach was just telling me to spread it, set my feet, and when I get it, just let it go. Don't hesitate.
Not the first time you've seen that zone. It happened last year with Monaida and with LaSalle. The key to it is keep penetrating and keep going down the middle and keep trying to get something easy off the D.
Yeah. Well, the couple last games when they went zone, I would usually go middle, and they would all collapse, and I'd have to kick it out to my teammates. So my coach was telling me, you know what, try my shot. Try to see what I can do. So I spread it to the corner, and once I got it, I just hoped for the best and went in.
9-1 in the first half of the season. Not a bad start to the year.
We're just gelling good as a team. The first loss, I say, was not great. I mean, you can't really talk about it right now.
A learning experience.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So we're just going to go into the second half of the season, work really hard in practice, get good at conditioning, and just come back stronger than ever.
Can you believe that this is your senior year and you're playing your last 18 or so games of college basketball?
I can't, man. It's a bittersweet feeling. It's been great these 4 years. With Coach Jamie, Coach Rich, they've done a great job to me, my team, my alumni. I'm just really, really, really grateful.
9-1 at the break. Congratulations. Happy holidays to you.
All right, thank you.
See you on the 5th against St. Joe's.
All right.
Corey Greenaway, our guest here at the end of this one, as the Wildcats knock off Fisher College by a bundle here tonight. Now let's take a look at the way this one went on the score sheet
for the Wildcats and for the Falcons. As I sit myself back down in the chair. There we go. Okay, for Fisher College, it goes like this. 3 for Rich Kennedy. Judisa Ortiz finishes with 11. Gross finishes with 5. It was a 6-point night for Anthony Kellum. Tyler Schular, who came in averaging 22.5 points per game, ended the evening with 10. Penn scored 10 as well. 2 for Jamonte Thompson, 2 for Malik Wilson. Holmes had the rest. He had 5 threes is 15. 4 twos is 8 more. That's 23. And a free throw to make it 24 points. He was the leading scorer for Fisher College. On the other side for the Wildcats, 5 for Michael Kaiser, 8 for Anthony Jernigan, 10 for Jarrell Lawson, 7 for Mike Madoyan, 6 for Mike Clark. Rob Lewis had a pair. Red Daisy had 3, which got them to 100. Yediah Letelier had 4 more. Tom Garrick tonight had 5 threes, a pair of deuces, and was 5 of 5 from the line. He finishes the night with 24 points. Corey Greenaway finished with 35 points tonight on 3 triples, a bunch of deuces, and 2 for 6 of 9 from the line, reestablishing himself as one of the top players in the nation at the free throw line, as he was number 2 nationally in both free throw attempts and free throws made. Greenaway finishes with 35 points. The Wildcats win their finale of 2015. We will see you next, with this team at least, on the 5th of January when the Wildcats face St. Joseph's College of Standish, Maine. The final once again, 104-75. All the action of Wildcat Athletics is brought to you in high definition by Academy Bus, by Bank RI, by jwspiritgear.com. Still time for you to make that Wildcat fan of yours happy for the holidays by logging on to jwspiritgear.com, the official online site for everything Johnson Wales Athletics. Our coverage also brought to you by Moe's Southwest Grill and by DeFazio Site Corporation in Johnston. For Scott Rislow, John Parenti saying happy holidays. The final once again, the Wildcats 104, Fisher College 75.